Capricorns. My name's Lisa, and I'm just going to do a quick energy read from now to the end of July. Start off using, what are these called? The Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. I pulled these out the other day for a personal reading. I was guided to use them and kind of just been using them ever since. Please. I have already prayed and shuffled over the decks, all the decks that I'll be using, but I will shuffle a couple of times on camera just for you. Please give me 3 cards. That's the bottom of the deck for Capricorns. Now until the end of July. Picking up their energies. All energies for Capricorns from now to the end of July. First card, the Moon. It says powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. So some clarity is coming, you know, and I just got like really hot, and it's not, you know, like I get hot a lot of times when I start doing these things, but so maybe there's a change in career for some. This is the Ace of Pentacles in the regular tarot. It says a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, the happy change in your career. Yeah, that's just what I just said, a change in career. Because I feel like Capricorns, you've kind of been stressing out a bit, you know? Like even when I started praying, you know, for your energy, whatever, and tapping into your energies, like it got like really like serious, you know? So maybe that's coming to the end, you know, for some of you. I mean, you guys are, here's another one, 5 of Winter. Yeah, because there's been some things going on. Walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. Yeah, because that's what I feel like. There was like a lot of, this might have to do with some kind of partnerships, like endings in some partnerships, romantic and in business. You know, being that the Ace of Pentacles came up, I feel like a lot of it is due to like your job, maybe businesses with other people. There, it shows 2 people walking away. So maybe he had 2 other partners. And look, like this, like, do you see this? It's like, it looks like it might be, it's in the shape of a heart. It's like whatever they did, like your heart is cold to them now. Like shut down. You're totally like, and he's all purple. Purple is all about your intuition, your crown chakra. So it's like you're totally trusting your intuition. You're walking away. There have been words said. I mean, I can't even, the energy I'm getting from that is just like, I mean, like this is done. This situation is done. There's no coming back. Like, and you have ammunition. Look at this. I just noticed all this. Like, you have ammunition. Like, if they even think about turning around, you have so much stuff on them to just, like, they've just given up. But it's like you've lost friends. You know, you've lost people that you trusted, and this has changed you. It's made your heart a little colder, icy. You'll be using your intuition more next time. Going with your, like it's been a rough lesson learned. That's what I feel. But it's like you grew from it. All right, one more. One more plus the bottom of the deck for Capricorn now through the end of July. Now through the end of July. And Two of Winter. So this indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. Yeah, because I feel like, Capricorns, you have a lot going on. And I feel like this has to do with your business life, your home life, your love life. Like it's serious. And look, eight of Winter. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship in long-term projects. Okay, so that kind of goes with, and I also feel healing. This is healing. Like, look at her. Like, this is, it may even be like healing your inner child, because I was just drawn to this. You're healing yourself. And this is how I'm seeing these two cards. Like, look at this. He's looking at this like, I think I'm just going to walk away and heal. Because whatever situations you have been going through, they have not been easy. Like, this has been like probably like the most challenging things you've ever had to experience in your life. Like, that's how I feel. Like, that's how serious it's been. But the thing is that this is all revolving around, I feel like clarity is coming for you if it hasn't already. And remember, like, energy is fluid. So in doing these, like this, like give or take a week or two or whatever, you could be in this right now. It could have just happened. It could be coming up. But, I mean, this woman here, she just looks worn out. Like she's been through a battle. And I'm getting like, you need to take care of yourself, Capricorn. Give yourself a break. Take some time to rest. Do some things that bring you joy. Because see, like, look at this guy. He's like, he's got his, it's like these are the things that he enjoys doing. His music. You might even need to say some stuff because my throat just got dry. But it's like these are the things that he enjoys doing. This reminded me of like a punching bag and like music. This reminded me of a guitar. But it's basically like you're putting your things that you love on hold for something else. And you're considering, like, I feel like some of you are considering just walking away from something so that you can have time to heal. And maybe it's not like forever, because look, this little kid, I mean, he looks like a little lost puppy. I feel like, Capricorns, you have really gone through the ringer, man. You are going through the ringer. Something is totally stressing you out. I mean, there's good things coming as well, but it's like, first you had to go through this whole process, and it's just been like, this is action. Yeah, you're going after I definitely feel like this whole thing, this whole walking away, definitely had to do with some kind of work arrangement, some business agreement of some sort, partnership. One more clarifier for this 5 of Winter for Capricorns, please. Okay, you got a couple. Yeah, definitely some kind of partnership. You know, the 2 of Cups, this can definitely be about business. The Magician, you know, he's honestly the energy that I'm getting from him, like, because sometimes like the Magician can be, yeah, like it means like you have everything to manifest the life that you want, but sometimes he can be a trickster. Like, I feel like some of you may have gotten taken advantage of. I'm sorry, my throat is like, I feel Capricorns that like you're really angry and you're not really like coming out with it. I feel like whatever this is, whatever you've recently had to walk away from, I mean, you won whatever it was, but it's like it cost you your heart. Like it really scorned you. And I feel like it's both in love and business, love and money. I mean, and look at this guy, his face, like it was slimy. Whatever it is, it's slimy. But you took the action that you needed to take to cut these people out, whoever they were. And if you haven't cut them out yet, like know that they're going to be walking away. I'm sorry, Capricorns. Those are rough lessons, man. My brother's a Capricorn, and he's so nice, you know? And I know I'm just like picturing, like, that's what I'm feeling, like the energy, like it changed. It changed. Like if something like this happened to him, I feel like it would like totally change him as a person. And that's what I feel happened here, Capricorns. I'm sorry. All right. So this wanted to come out for the moon. And this is about introspection, getting downloads, spiritual downloads for enlightenment. The Emperor. All right. So the Emperor can deal with an Aries. I usually don't like to say signs because anybody can like be in any type of energy for the moment, you know, but some people like the signs. All right, one more card. This is definitely like some kind of, I feel like whatever decision, because I feel like this part that's happened over here, whatever you're walking away from, is just like the first part of whatever you're dealing with. And because there's still more, like this guy is like doing work, like, and I feel like this is work on yourself. It's like, okay, and even this says it says understanding the truth of a situation. It's like you're going to get your clarity. You're going to see things for how they are. And you're going to base your decision and this guy is like doing work to avoid making a decision. Might even be working extra hours just to avoid coming home. The energy is like so heavy. Like you're really sad. I'm surprised the 3 of Swords card hasn't come out yet. All right, let's see. What is this 2 of Winter? Please give me a couple clarifiers for the Two of Winter for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July. You're contemplating walking away. Because, see, this is only 8 cups. You want the full 10 cups. And where you're at, you're not getting it. And you realize this now. It looks like you're going to be turning your back on a situation because it may even be a family situation. But whatever you've gone through was something that you needed to go through to learn something, because I feel like once you get out of all of this, once you heal, you're like totally going by your intuition right now and taking action. Yeah. And see, and then there's the 8 of Spring and the Chariot, all about movement forward. And then the Magician. And with this Magician, for me, he's always about healing. And then underneath that is the 4 of Springs. It's like, that's like the 4 of Wands, which is like moving. It's a happy home. It's also like a twin flame card. And then there's the Lover's card underneath here. So it's like, you get your happiness, but you may need to walk away from a situation for a while to get your clarity. All right, let's see, one more. What is this decision Capricorns are making this month? What are they walking away from? To the clarifier for this Two of Winter. It's like a final lesson. Like what I'm hearing is like, are you going to live for somebody else, or are you going to live for you and what you stand for? And are you going to seek the truth and happiness that you want, or are you going to stay in a situation that is completely unsatisfying and you can't win in just because you're worried about crushing the other person? It could definitely have to do with love. This is also about like self-love, you know, and even as hard as it's been, you know, we can never truly love another person until we fully love ourselves. And that's just truth, you know, because until we love ourselves and until we take care of ourselves, we may get involved with other people and have other relationships, but it's always going to end the same way. At least it has in my own experience, you know, and with other people that I've talked to, you know, it's like until we learn the lesson, which I feel like you have really been going through some serious lessons. And you're just kind of processing everything right now, which is what this is about. And I feel like you're going to get some clarity, and it's going to help you process even more, but you're still going to have to take this time to think. And you may have already gotten that, and that's why you're staying at work a little bit later, because you're just not ready to talk about it. You know, because the decision involves like possibly walking away from a situation. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's too many. Well, whatever, I'm taking it. Yeah. All right, look. It's totally about, see, this is also moving away from, I mean, here he is again, this guy. He's alone. You know, you may be traveling for work as well, but this guy's sitting here. Maybe it's just a temporary break, but whatever. This is more travel cards, and spiritual enlightenment comes to mind, because this guy is like somebody that leaves. See, he's leaving this material world behind him and moving forward in search of more spiritual understanding. And stability. Like you're looking for stability, balancing out, because see, these are made of stone, and he's not moving anywhere. Sometimes this card like comes with like horses and they're running and action, and I get like just heaviness, like it's just he hasn't like, you know, flicked the reins yet to move forward, but there's a lot of moving on and moving away from conflict here. And this is about ending cycles within your life and starting a new cycle. You may be traveling around the world or across the country. See, she's looking back at him. What's at the bottom? Queen of Wands. And solar plexus. So if you feel moved to do some solar plexus clearing, or carry a crystal like citrine around. I feel like you're being, and here's this Emperor again. And then the Ace of Pentacles. You may be dealing with someone who's narcissistic is what I'm coming up with. The word. I mean, this is like totally stressing you out. This guy, but here's this Ace of Pentacles again, which came up before, because I feel like there's a chance for you to have like some kind of new beginning. Because you want this 10 of Cups life. I mean, that's what he's walking away from, the 8 of Cups life. Like he wants the full 10 cups. But you need clarity. So I'm going to strongly suggest that you take some time and get some grounding. You know, I don't know. I feel like you might be being watched by somebody that is very, because this can be, just remember this is a general reading, so even though this is a man in this picture and this is a woman, it can be either way. Like I feel like there is somebody look, she's looking down, she looks so sad. Like the Queen of Wands is like, she's intuitive and she's charismatic and she has lots of admirers. I mean, because she's beautiful, and just, you know, if you're a guy, it goes either way, but like she looks sad and she's looking away, and this guy, this is how I'm seeing it, is looking over at her. So this could be part of what it is. Maybe it's a boss, maybe it's a husband or a wife that just like watches your every move, you know? I mean, look at how this guy is sitting there. He's like holding this, like he's the ruler. All right, let's see. I want to get some of these. Walk away, Capricorn. That's what I want to tell you. Walk away. Like it's not worth it, you know? When you're the Queen of Wands and you're being like held back as the Queen of Wands by somebody that's like just not letting you shine, because this emperor, like the emperor, yeah, like he runs kingdoms and everything like that, and he's very smart, but when he's in like low vibe energy, he's a total asshole. He's a control freak. He's like he can be manipulative. You know, he uses his power for bad, to control. The wise emperor, you know, rules without ruling. You know what I mean? He rules in a way where he teaches so that others can grow. This emperor is like holding their thumb down on this Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands needs to shine, baby. I mean, look, she's wearing yellow. Yellow sticks out. That's because they're bright and they shine like the sun. But look, her head is bent down. I'm hearing that. Nobody sticks baby in the corner. All right, so give me 3 cards for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising from now until the end of July. Guidance messages for love. All right, these two want to come out. And let go of control issues and reconciliation. One more, okay. And chemistry. So someone from your past is returning to your life. Allow this in very soon. So I feel like for some of you, there may be some compromising happening soon. And for others, like I feel like this is like a situation. There's a situation going on where it's like, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And in order to be happy, I feel like you're going to have to let go of probably a lot. And that's like what's getting you angry, you know, because you're going to, like, it means like probably maybe a loss of finances or a loss of things like you've probably built with people. And with this reconciliation card, I feel like this is more about like a healing. I mean, for some, it could mean like running into someone or reconciling with somebody. And it could be, you know, in your love relationship, because it is over here under this 2 of Cups. But it's also under this Magician, you know. And remember, that Magician energy was just like, you know, shady. So just be wise. And maybe, you know, you've learned, I feel like you've really been going through some major lessons, Capricorn. So it's like, be wise in your decision. And maybe that's what this is over here, you know, your decision over here, because this is heavy contemplation, you know. So over here, really deciding between what he loves and what somebody else wants him to do. And there's like I feel like there's like a karmic pattern ending here. In this situation, as soon as you let go of the reins, like it's all going to fall into place. I want to get a clarifier for this chemistry card because it's like, all right. I feel for some Capricorns like they're going to walk away from a situation and choose to be single. And like you're going to meet somebody, maybe from your past. and it's going to, like, it's more on the pace of what, this is the Goddess. Those are the wrong ones I wanted to use. Okay, let me get one of these advice cards. For Capricorn from now to the end of July. Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Yeah, Capricorns, you're like going through some major growing here. And this says father healing. So maybe you're leaving a I just heard maybe you grew up without your father. Maybe you're leaving a family situation, which is like what I got from here, you know. Kind of maybe you just found out you're going to be a father and you're freaking out because that guy's face is just pretty funny. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm just saying. Face is funny. And all right, I just picked up these again, so I'm going to take it. So these are the Goddess energies. So let's see. One card for Capricorn from now until the end of July, please. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Sedna. And I'm going to read, this has a guidance book. Yeah, because I feel like Capricorns, you're like, I feel like a little bit anxiety, you know, like you're afraid of like losing what you've built. Okay, it says, this is an abundant universe filled with more than enough for everyone. Yet the energy format of this planet is about polarities. In this instance, it's about giving and receiving. The key is to balance the two. If you only give, you'll feel drained, resentful, and experience lack, which is what I feel a lot of you are feeling right now. If you only receive, you won't enjoy what you have. Balance comes from fearlessly giving as you're guided, and then receiving with joy and gratitude. It's exactly like breathing. Both the inhale and the exhale are identically important. Practice giving and receiving daily, and you'll never want for anything. Various meanings of this card. Don't worry about the future. Know that you'll always have enough to eat. Your needs will always be provided for. Spend time at the ocean. Swim with the dolphins. Move to a beach or an island community. Go swimming, sailing, or surfing. Give time or money to a cause that protects the ocean. About Sedna. She's the Inuit Eskimo and Alaskan goddess of the sea who provides sustenance for the body and the soul. Sedna lost the tips of her fingers in a tragic boating accident, and the digits transformed into whales, seals, and other sea creatures. Wow. As a result, Sedna is intimately connected with the ocean's inhabitants. Call upon her for plentiful supplies, especially for your family. Sedna can also help you with any ocean-related ventures, including interacting with whales and dolphins. She's very appreciative for those who give time, money, or efforts to protect the sea and its creatures. Yeah, and as I was reading this, like this self-forgiveness, like in this father healing, I feel like some of you are ending a relationship where there's children and you're feeling really bad about walking away, but you're in a situation that's really, I mean, you're dealing with somebody who's a freaking tyrant. Nobody can be happy like that. Like, you can't feel guilty about that, walking away from that, because by staying, all you're teaching your children is that kind of behavior is okay, and it's okay to settle for crap like that. I started hearing the Beastie Boys. You got to fight for your right to party. It's like about having fun, you know, and that's what we want to pass down. At least that's what I want to pass down. I want to teach my kids, like, their relationships that they get into are supposed to be about love and fun, not about control and keeping the other person down. It's about building together. This whole journey of, like, life, I feel, is really about learning to love ourselves unconditionally so that we can learn to love others that same way. Anyway, thanks for listening, Capricorn. I hope that you have an amazing rest of the month, and I will see you in August. And keep your chin up and keep going after it, because the healing is here. All right? Believe, 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 Capricorns. All right. Later.